A Supermarket in California by Allen Ginsberg. What thoughts I have of you tonight, Walt Whitman, for I have walked down the side streets under the trees with a headache, self-conscious, looking at the full moon. In my hungry fatigue and shopping for images, I went into the neon fruit supermarket, dreaming of your enumerations. What peaches and what penumbras, whole family shopping at night. Aisles full of husbands, wives, and the avocados, babies, and the tomatoes. And you, Garcia Lorca, what were you doing down by the watermelons? I saw you, Walt Whitman, childless, lonely old grubber, poking among the meats in the refrigerator and eyeing the grocery boys. I heard you asking questions of each. Who killed the pork chops? What price bananas? Are you my angel? I wandered in and out of brilliant stacks of cans, following you, and followed in my imagination by the store detective. We strode down the open corridors together in our solitary, fancy-tasting artichokes, possessing every frozen delicacy and never passing the cashier. Where are we going, Walt Whitman? The doors close in an hour. Which way does your beard point tonight? Will we walk all night through solitary streets? The trees add shade to shade, lights out in the houses. Will both be lonely? Will we stroll dreaming of the lost America of love, past blue automobiles and driveways, home in our silent cottage? Ah, dear father, graybeard, lonely old courage teacher, what America did you have when Charon quit pooling his ferry and you got out on a smoking bank and stood watching the boat disappear on the black waters of Lethe? I'm William James Lindberg, and this is the Chapel of Poetry, where we celebrate the words of others, the living word of others. And tonight we will be worshiping the words of Anastacia Renee Tolbert by reading a few pages from her performance poem called The City, published 2015 by Furnace in conjunction with Hollow Earth Radio. And I read one part of this poem a few weeks back in the first one of these Chapel of Poetry evenings. And I'm going to do a more extensive reading from The City. And The City is more of a prose poem, kind of like Allen Ginsberg's poem, A Supermarket in California, which is really prosy. And so that's kind of why I paired those two together. But The City is also kind of like the Tears of Silence, in that there is this need in people for something more. And does the city fulfill that need? Maybe the city doesn't. But the city or as civilization, is something that is supposed to fulfill some need in humankind. But she is writing about the city.